Hey friends, today I'm going to be showing you how I make my most famous acai bowl. So we're going to get started. I'm using a Vitamix, but you can use any high power blender, and we're just going to get right into it. So I'll be putting the recipe in a screenshot at the end that you can screenshot, and I'm just going to show you how I make it here in my little setup. So we're going to start with ice. We have about a cup of ice, just kind of eyeballed it, but it's crushed ice. And I do this because I like it a little bit thick than just a smoothie bowl. I like it more like an actual acai bowl. So we're gonna hit the ice all in there. Come on, get out. Perfect. Next up, we're going with a frozen banana. So I just use this banana and I put it in the freezer overnight. So we're gonna stick that whole thing in there. 1 and 2, perfect. Next up, we're putting the actual acai in. So I get mine from Trader Joe's, but you can get it from anywhere. Acai is just packed with nutrients and vitamins, and it tastes amazing. I call it Earth's candy because I think it literally just tastes like natural candy. So I'm gonna put the whole pack in this one. Sometimes I put half a pack, but today I'm feeling like I really just want that rich flavor. So we're gonna go with the whole thing. Boom. Perfect. Also, do not let this get on your clothes because it will stain and it'll look like you have blood on you. Side note. Alright, the next thing, we're gonna put in some frozen strawberries. So this is where you can have fun with it. Sometimes I'll put in mango, sometimes I'll put in pineapple and spinach and make a green one, but today I'm feeling very berry, so we're gonna throw in those. This again is kind of eyeballed, just as much as you want. I'm gonna probably put about half a cup of strawberries. So 3, 4, 5 medium-sized ones. Now this is where the fun part comes in. So I'm using pitaya powder. Pitaya powder just adds a bunch of nutrients and minerals, and it gives you that super bright pink beautiful color. As you can see up close, it just looks unreal, but it's all natural and it comes from, I guess, a pitaya fruit. I don't really know for sure, but that's my guess. I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna put about a tablespoon right here. Say a little bit less than a tablespoon, but again, kind of eyeball depending on how much you want. It doesn't have much of a flavor. It's kind of just like a little hint of berry, but with all the other strawberries and bananas, you're gonna taste that a lot more over this. Alrighty. Next thing, we're gonna do a drizzle of honey. I'm just using raw honey and just a tiny drizzle, again, eyeballed, depending on how sweet you like it. Boom. And a splash of nut milk or coconut milk. I'm using coconut milk this time, and I get Khalifa. I love this brand, but you can use whatever, just a tiny splash. And again, for nut milk and coconut milk, you can add however much you want depending on how thick you like it. So I like it to be extremely thick to where I literally have to scoop it like ice cream, but if you want more of like a smoothie texture, you can add a little bit more of that. So we're gonna get this bad boy started now and then see how it goes with that, and we'll add a couple more ingredients. All right, put that lid on tight and turn her on. Oh, hopefully I clicked the right button, reaching it. Beautiful. So it's on medium speed right now. You don't want to put it on high. Just medium to get it started. Pushing all the corners down into the middle. Oh, she's looking beautiful. Okay, now that it's mainly mixed, we're gonna start adding the protein. So I use Gainful protein. This is definitely not sponsored or anything, but I do have a code for $15 off your first order if you wanna try it. Gainful, basically, you personalize your own blend of protein. So you say your specific needs, your goals, how much activity you do, your body type, all of that, and they put together a specific blend of protein just for you. I've been using it for a while and I love it. So I don't use a full scoop, but I'll do about a tablespoon of that. And the reason I put it in after I blend most of it is because it really helps with the consistency. I found that if I do protein just with all the other ingredients, it becomes like very fluffy and airy and not really like the thick bowl. So do a scoop of that. Boom. So I'm just stirring the protein in now. Kind of get it to where it's mixed just a little bit so that it doesn't fluff up when you blend it again. Boom. Now we're gonna mix again so it blends all the way. Taste test. She's good. She's real good. Alrighty, turning her back on. And mash it. Nope. Technical difficulty. Alright. Now she's finished, and we're on to the fun part. We're gonna begin topping. So you'll take that off and look at that consistency. Like, I don't wanna actually do it, but I'm talking, this is like Dairy Queen consistency, you know, like that thing, whatever it's called. Okay, we're gonna pour it into my little bowl now. Just wait, I don't think you're ready for the thickness. She's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna do a little half a bowl in here and then save this one. So you can put that down. Okay, so you're gonna fill up your bowl and then you're gonna make a pretty little pattern with that spoon and flatten her out. As you can see, this is basically ice cream now. Like, it's so thick, it doesn't even, So we're gonna make the flat cover and then we're gonna begin with the toppings. So first up, I start with fruit and granola. Come on. Okay, this is my absolute favorite granola. It's from Aldi. It's dark chocolate granola and I'm simply obsessed with it. So we're just gonna put a little bit on one side there. This is the part where it becomes more like artwork. Like I always say on Instagram, as you guys have heard, I always say that food and putting together a meal is almost like an artwork. Like, it's just fun, like the process of it and making it beautiful and thinking about all the nutrients that are going into it to fuel your body. It literally is an art itself, and this is where that really comes to life because you get to create it and design it just like it's an actual piece of art. So we're starting with the granola. Now we're going to add the fruit. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna be using blueberries and raspberries. It's a very berry themed bowl for sure. We're just gonna put a little bit of blueberries on one side. Wow, these are freaking big blueberries too. And then we're gonna do raspberries on the other side, right there. Perfect. And then we're gonna add some more of the fun stuff. So this is really where you can just get creative. You don't have to have anything specific. It's all about your preferences and what you like. I like to have a little bit of chocolate and crunch, so I always put cacao nibs. Here we go. So cacao nibs just add, like I said, that little bit of crunch. They're literally from the cacao bean. They're super healthy and just another antioxidant. So I'll sprinkle some of those on. Boom, perfect. And then I'm going to add a little bit of honey and almond butter. This is where it becomes an actual balanced meal rather than just a snack, because you have all your fruit. The banana is actually a carb, the granola is a carb, and then you added your protein inside, and now we're gonna add that healthy fat on there. So I'll do about a tablespoon and I'll put a pretty little drizzle on. Boom. Wow, I'm impressed. A lot of times it just comes out in a big glob, but I think I did that pretty well. All right, and then we're gonna add our honey. So just a little drizzle of this. On top. And lastly, we're going to add chia seeds and the special ingredient, which I literally just ordered for this video to try out. So I'll let you know how it is. But we've got chia seeds and flower petals. So I've actually, the first time I ever tried flower petals was actually in LA on top of an acai bowl, and I became obsessed with them. You don't really taste them, but they're just so pretty, and you can eat them, they're edible, and they're just a little added nutrient to put on there. So chia seeds are protein, and just a little topper, boom, about a teaspoon, and then my flower petals. Okay, these are beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, just gonna sprinkle those on top. And they smell so good too. All right, and she is ready. So that was super simple. It took about 5-10 minutes to make, and it's full of all your nutrients. It's a good balanced meal. It does have a lot of sugar, but it's healthy sugar, so it's good every once in a while. And I'm gonna go eat this now. I'll see you guys for the next recipe.